All right, here comes the next part. So we're going to take the tape off of the tree. So I'm going to get that off and show you that where tape came off, that all stayed white behind, right? And so the moon is in behind this one. So I'm doing this one just a hair different than what we're going to do on Sunday, and it still wants to refocus on me. Okay, there we go. All right. So I've gone ahead and I've wet my tree trunk. And so I just want it lightly wet. I don't want it dripping. And then I'm going to take some of my indigo again. And it's not so much drawing a straight line as it is just kind of adding some spots where you're going to add the color to it and let it bleed into the tree, so that you're starting to get the idea of how the tree is growing, I guess, and has some dimension to it. And down here we could do it just a tad bit darker down below, just to get that look where it's a little darker. And this side will probably be darker because the moon is shining on that side a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get you to see this. There you go. And then all of that. So you can tap that in. So sometimes too, I like to add, this is called the burnt sienna. Sometimes it's nice to add in with the indigo just to get some color going. And so anyway, I would do that all the way down. Try and show you just a little bit more. You can sort of see, let's see if I can get close enough. You can sort of see the paint will bleed up into wherever the paint is or the paper is wet. So I want to get some that there's a little bit more color in a few spots. Notice down here I got it just a tad bit darker, and then up here. And if it happens to start getting too dry, I can always go back and add a little bit of water to it just to kind of get some, we want it to still move a little bit right now. That's our goal. And so like once you've got a little bit of water in there, it'll just kind of flow a little bit more. Undo that side. And so I can always come back in and get it a little darker in some spots and even add to my burnt sienna if I want to, a little bit in there if I want. And then I can always come and grab, so I've got my nice little tiny brush, if you can see. And to make a nice branch, I can just pull it out from the side, and I'm just gonna get it to come this way. And then I can always widen it a tiny bit. Kind of got a knobby on that one, so it might have an extra branch there. And maybe this guy's gonna just get a little thicker. And again, it's like live and learn. There we go. And then I guess this guy's gonna come down here. So it's just kind of fun to play with the branches later, and you can get a few more going, but it's nice to have this tiny little brush to just kind of get those little guys going a little bit more. And then this part can have a little bit more character brought into it, so it looks like how the branch is coming from the tree, and a little darker right there. All right, so that's part of the tree, and we'll play more a little later. All right. So I went ahead and did a little bit more, so you can tell that I added a little bit more darks to it and stuff, and I could probably play with it a little bit more. But anyway, that's one of the ways to do these trees, and there's lots more, but stay tuned or come play with us in the class. All right, bye.